speak
Okay.
here.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It is now 12 o'clock. The Committee on Education, Finance, and Taxation now convenes this public hearing. Public hearing notice were given to the media. First notice was Friday, September 15, 2017. Second notice on Tuesday, September 19, 2017. And for the record, today is Friday, September 22nd, 2017, and the time is now 12 o'clock. The committee will hear and accept testimonies, both oral and written, on the following: referral of Celestin C. Babalta for member, Guam Academy Charter School Council, term length 3 years. Appointment of Lisa J. Provido for member of the University of Guam Board of Regents, term length is 6 years. An appointment of Marissa Q. Mears for member of the Guam Public Libraries System Board, term length is 3 years. Ladies and gentlemen, I would just like to inform you that on September 8th at 5:30 p.m., the committee did convene for Mr. Babalta and Ms. Provido, but due to administrative oversight on the 5-day notice, today will fulfill that requirement, the public notice of 5 days. We did hear testimony on behalf of, in favor of Mr. Babalta and Ms. Provido, but today we'll hear testimony from Mr. Babalta. Mr. Babalta, could you please come forward, sir? The conduct of this public hearing shall be as follows. Those testifying will be recognized in the order of sign up on the sign-in sheet. Written testimony may be read. Lengthy written testimony should be summarized to about 5 minutes. Written testimony shall be submitted to the committee, which has been. Please provide our legislative staff with the testimony. Testimony shall be confined to the substance or nature of the nominee's appointee. Persons will be allowed to present oral testimony only once. Once you are done, you may be asked to remain in the room for question or for additional testimony. When you speak, please make sure that the microphone is on and that you speak into the microphone. Please state your name for the record. We will begin with Mr. Babalta. Sir, just press the button there, sir, so it'll light up. Thank you, sir.
Good morning, Mr. Chairman. My name is Celestin C. Babalta from Agate. Buenos dias, Mr. Chairman and members of the 34th Guam Legislature. I wish to extend my sincere gratitude for allowing me to testify on behalf of my nomination as member of the Guam's Charter School Council. Additionally, I certainly thank Governor Edward Calvo for his confidence in nominating me to serve on the council, which is vital in ensuring that our students, future leaders of Guam, are given the opportunity to achieve their education and aspirations in life. Born and raised in the village of Agate, I come from a less fortunate family with very humble beginnings. Along with 6 other siblings, we were raised by my father and grandmother because the woman whom we called our mother, the late Ana Cruz Babalta, passed away when she was only 39 years old. I was only 9 years old at the time. We lived in a house with very few comforts, but thankful for having a roof on top of our heads. With great faith in God, we moved on in life with tremendous hope that with hard work, we would be just fine. Prior to passing, our mother impressed upon my brothers, sisters, and I the importance of education and the need to make the best of what we have. Therefore, upon graduation from George Washington High School in 1970, I set my sights on going to college, even though my father couldn't afford my college education. I was hired at the ship repair facility at Naval Base Guam as a marine machinist and started higher education at Guam Community College. Realizing that it is not the line of work that I was interested in, I resigned and enlisted in the United States Air Force. While in the Air Force, I started taking college courses during my off-duty time and consequently achieved the following education degree programs: Associates in Applied Science, Transportation and Traffic Management, Bachelor of Science, Occupational Education, and later completed a Master of Science color television set, and the kids are able to attend preschool programs, college, and vacations. Moreover, I was never without a job, and Virginia and I were able to convince our kids quality of life. As you can see, I have firsthand experience. Therefore, should I be confirmed by this august body of government, I will dedicate my best intentions to make sure that students enrolled in Guam's charter schools are afforded the best education possible. Top of my list of philosophical education views is that all students should be lifelong learners and that they are prepared to succeed in the workplace. In order to achieve such belief, resources will have to be maximized and focused on the education of the students. Furthermore, proper planning was not effectively accomplished. I will put forth my utmost efforts to make sure that all necessary plans are formulated and carried out, which will contribute to affording all charter school students exemplary education programs. In closing, I thank all of you for taking time to hear me out with respect to my beliefs and views on education, should I be confirmed to be a member of the Charter School Council. Respectfully, Celestine C. Babauta.
Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you.
Thank you, Mr. Babauta. I have here also listed Marie Bobbin and John Bobbin, and also Ms. Leongro endorsing in support of your confirmation, your nomination. I'd like to thank you for accepting the nomination that was given to you by the governor. And after looking at your I'll be able to get all my colleagues to support your nomination, Mr. Bata. Thank you, sir, and that would complete the hearing on you. Do you have anything you wanted to bring up?
Sure, Mr. Chairman. I just wanted to share with you that when I retired from the Air Force, I worked at Guam Community College for 9 years. I started out working as the director for the Pacific Vocational that at least 50% of the public school graduates are able to attain at least a college degree program, completed certification or a journeyman certificate, you know. And really the true essence in that is that we want to make sure that if we have a good, solid, and competent workforce, we'll be able to attract businesses to open up in Guam, you know. And that's definitely, you know, the workforce is one of the most important part in growing an economy. So you can be assured that I'll do my best to work with you and, of course, the governor and the rest of the council members to achieve such goals and objectives.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
And I'm going to have fun. I know that. And Vince Leonguero, the governor's assistant on education, knows that. I know that the chairperson, Amanda Bloss, is going to have fun with you because, you know, being a retired Air Force, the motto is aim high, and everything you've done was you aimed high. Guam is that we did hear testimony on Ms. Lisa Provido. If anybody in the audience would like to submit any other testimony, please feel free to submit it. We will now move to the next nominee, which is Mrs. Mears. If you please could come forward, ma'am. I will also read out the general rules for the public hearing also, Ms. Mears. That this time, your testimony, if you have any written testimony that you'd like to present, you can submit it. It will be confined to the substance of the nature of your nomination. If there's anybody else in the audience that would like to testify on your behalf or would like to submit, we have received, Ms. Mears, okay, just to let you know, we have received favorable letters in favor of your appointment from Ms. Teston Sirozana, former mayor, my former colleague in the Guam Education Board, and also from Mr. Johnny Sablon, the